Hi everybody, it's Joan here. Being a parent is one of the most amazing gifts I've ever been given in my life, and I'm so grateful to have 4 amazing children. One of the most difficult things to go through as a parent is to hear the words that your child has some kind of illness, some kind of life-threatening, life-altering disease that you have no control over. I know because I've gone through it twice, both with Matthew, and who is epileptic and has seizures, and with Tegan, who has type 1 diabetes. There really isn't a lot of research. There is a lot of research, just the only thing with either of them is medication and drugs. And with Matthew, we have gone through major drugs. And the one thing that has worked for us is diet, and I've talked about diet before. And I just want to talk a few minutes about how important it is for us to know what is really good for us and what isn't really good for us. I love apples, oranges, and bananas, but unfortunately I am allergic to them. I don't need to be eating all that stuff. That there's so many things to do with our diet that we never really think about that could cure what's going on in our system. But as I grew older, I realized I was allergic to certain foods. And certain foods have different reactions for me. So for me, for instance, I'm just going to give you an example. If I eat an orange, it just comes out as allergies in my face. So I will just be like, it'll all be sinus. It'll be my respiratory, my sinus, and I'll just be like sniffing. My eyes will be all puffy, like probably you noticed from the last couple of videos I did, not because I ate an orange, but I had a drink that had orange in it. So this is where I'm getting at, is a lot of times we don't realize what we're eating. We don't realize it. Unless you are very avid about reading the labels, just because it says that it's, say, a pineapple juice. If you don't read the label, it could have some kind of apple in it, or orange in it, or something that you're not aware of. And that's happened to me a few times, where I've taken a drink and then thought about it and went, wait, I better read the label, and ended up with some sort of reaction. It's not bad reaction where I'll be like hospitalized and need a shot or anything, but it's bad enough where I can feel it for a couple days in my sinuses, in my eyes, and just really yucky. And for Matthew, his diet has helped with his seizures. The less carb he has, the better off he is. We also found out that pop is not good for him. It increases seizure activity, and sweetener is not good for him. It increases activity as well. And we've tested this for ourselves, and it is true. So don't just go by what the doctors tell you, because they don't always know everything. Check out food as well. Check out what are they eating, what's going in their body. As a parent, you want the best for your child. What are you feeding them? What are you feeding yourself? What goes in is going to have some sort of reaction, either a good one or a not so good one, like in my case, or Matthew's case. We are all responsible for ourselves, and we need to take responsibility for what we're feeding our children and feeding ourselves. read labels. Be very careful about what goes in your body, because sometimes it's not as good as you think. Make it an amazing day, everybody.